These kids today, they don't understand what it's like to do a hard day's work.
No?
You do.
Well, yeah.
I don't mean you.
Oh. Figuratively me?
Yeah.
Oh.
There's a big birthday today.
Guys, come on.
Happy birthday, Jim.
Thank you, Opie.
What?
You share a birthday with George Brett,
What?
who's the big 6-0 today.
60?
And the only reason I mention it is because we have that famous clip.
What clip? I don't even know what you're talking about.
You have the George Brett clip handy, don't you, for his big birthday?
Yes, it's 2 clips.
I know it's 2 clips, and we should play every single second of the George Brett clip.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a classic.
It is.
Happy birthday,
Right side, back to the
George
right,
Brett.
down both hands, right side.
Pardon.
To the left side.
I shit my pants last night. I did.
Love that.
Went out and had a great meal, just a great fucking meal. I had to go to the bathroom so bad in the car. I'm going, Travel, hurry up, man. I got shit. I had fucking shit in my pants. I'm good twice a year for that. When was the last time you shit your pants? Yeah. Been a while? It's been a while. I was in Vegas a couple years ago. Just an honest to God true story.
No one asked them.
Staying at the Bellagio. I went over to the Mirage for dinner, met some friends of mine over there. Went to Kokomo's, a great little steakhouse. The guy brings out some fresh crab legs. Said, these just came in, I got to give them to you guys. I'm eating them. Then we go play gamble a little bit. So I had a tea time early in the morning. So I said, look, I got to get going. I'm walking back to the hotel. I get 3/4 of the way out of the lobby, and all of a sudden I go, oh, fuck. And I'm standing here like this. I got my butt pinched so fucking, I'm fucked. I can't move. All of a sudden, felt all right. I went just like this. Water. No way. I had some food poisoning from the crabs. Take off my leather jacket, tied it around my waist, and I'm just standing there, and it's just running down my leg. I got jeans on, black bucks, no socks, and I just start fucking walking. Every time I'm walking, something's coming out. It's water. Straight fucking water.
Dude, that's an amazing story. Literally, a 9/11 survivor couldn't captivate me the way that fucking story does.
He does know how to tell a great story.
He's one of the greats.
He's compelling.
But he loves to tell a good shit story, just like we love to tell a good shit story right here.
I love how the other guy's like, nah, it's been a long time. He goes, yeah, I'm good about twice a year. And then he's like, nah, that hasn't happened to me in a while. And he goes, here, Zoom Vegas. He's like, the guy didn't even ask him, so when was the last time you shit, George? He's just volunteering the story.
Do you know how much I love a guy with a great shit your pants story on, like, an easy to read shit your pants story?
Oh, yeah.
And everyone has one. And they can't wait to tell it, to break it out. That's only part 1, right?
Yeah.
And then George Brett continues.
Then, to tell you how sick I was, and then I'm standing outside and I get on my cell phone and I call the guy. I said, Larry, you won't believe this. I'm standing
always like that?
No.
Yeah.
I can't move. I got
That's
shit
the wireless
everywhere. I shit all over myself.
Some shitting.
And Larry's about a 48 waist. So he brings me over a pair of pants and some towels. And so he comes over and he meets me where I tell him where I'm standing. Okay. He finds the closest bathroom. When you go up the escalator to go into the I can't get in the elevator.
Got you up now.
Baseball. So he goes in, he finds the closest bathroom in the lobby of the hotel, and then I get on the escalator, and he kind of pretends like he dropped something so no one gets behind me, tells me where it is. I go in there, he goes and gets the towel all wet for me, throws it over the fucking stall. I take off all my fucking clothes, just wipe off, leave my shoes, my pants, everything right there, the towels right there in the stall, and I'm walking barefoot with my shirt and his pants that are 48 waist through the lobby like this at midnight. Got up in the morning, took the most perfect double tapered shit I've ever had in my life. True story.
True story. It's like no one even
Who's
doubted.
the pitchers in this game?
And then right back to business. I love it.
It sounds like he's getting hard telling his story, man.
I love, though, that nobody even doubted the story.
Right.
True story.
Oh, God, he's the best.
Of course it's a true story. Who makes that up?
He's a real man.
I know. It's
got a good shit story.
Then right to the fucking who's pitching.
Happy birthday, George Brett.
Brilliant story.
George Brett is fucking... that man spins a shit yarn like no one else.
Beautiful.
Now, would that be an Opie and Anthony nugget that we could throw on to the end
George Brett nugget.
throw on to the end of the Opie and Anthony podcast that has become official today?
Absolutely, that would be a nugget.
Good.
As would what's his name, just living out his dream some 18 years ago.
Oh, that's true.
The Mike
too,
Schmidt
yeah.
would be a nice little nugget.
Absolutely.
18 years
Oh,
ago, I left
God.
Dayton, Ohio,
All right.
with 2 very bad knees,
No,
what?
the dream.
Yeah, who cares?
and a dream to become a Major League
Baseball
Baseball
player. We heard
player.
this already. Yeah, so what? Yeah, we
Well, I want to know what
cried.
happened, though.
Yeah, he fucking came true and he cries and he thanks God and then it's
I
fucking
thank God
bullshit.
the dream came true.
Yeah, we heard you.
We heard you. Here's another angle.
Calm down, man.
That would be an Opie and Anthony nugget, though.
That would be a nugget. The podcast is
No,
doing
not
very
now.
well.
Podcast is doing well. Every Wednesday will be a brand new podcast. Wednesday is Opie and
Wednesday?
Anthony podcast day. Yes,
Every Wednesday is podcast day.
that's right.
You can listen to it right now at Facebook/Opie and Anthony. You can, if you got an iPhone, you get the little podcast app. You can get it through iTunes that way. It's uploading to iTunes as we speak. You can go to SiriusXM.com/Opie and Anthony to get it.
Jesus.
Yeah, it's very gettable.
All over the place.
Oh, look at it. It's right up on our Facebook page.
Right up top.
You click that little thing right there up top, and you're good to go.
Boom, you're listening to a podcast.
Dude, there is nothing better than a shit your pants story.
I know.
Anybody can listen to it, and I shit my pants. You can't start like I do it. I shit my pants not long. Every person wants to hear exactly.
Yeah, no one's going to
tell me what
interrupt you.
happened.
Yeah. You're getting that story out.
I always look forward to telling mine, and I know I tell people the same story over and over again. I don't care. I do it for myself.
Shit stories.
The time when I was wearing boxer briefs down in Florida, the girl I was with at the time meeting her brother's girlfriend for the first time, and we were leaving, and we were on their stoop, and I was wearing boxers back then with shorts.
Oh, no.
And I had some kind of sandals on, and I went for a little sneak fart, and a tiny little nugget fell out, rolled down my leg, and hit my big toe, and rolled across the stoop in front of everybody.
You embarrassed?
Embarrassing.
And that was the plug, by the way. I was popping out the plug because what happened was I had massive food poisoning, and when we were saying goodbye, and I had to go back in the house, and I had to kind of I had to stay in a bedroom, and I had a fucking explosive diarrhea probably every 5 minutes for 2 straight hours. So that was the little plug that was being released.
You were embarrassed?
I was embarrassed, but now I'm not. Now I think it's a wonderful story.
At the time, I mean.
Yeah, but I was so sick because I could feel it happening in my gut that I honestly I wasn't that embarrassed because I was so over the top sick. I didn't care that this little nugget, rolled down my leg and hit my big toe and went rolling across the stoop in front of everybody.
It presented itself.
And I know I've told this story 20 times on the air, and I'll tell it another 20 times. I don't give a fuck. I do it for me. Do you have a shit story? I don't know if Ann has ever told a good shit story.
I got to be honest with you.
Jimmy has told a few.
I've never shit myself.
But you don't have just something? Maybe no one else even knew it happened.
Well, this is a little kid.
Look, see, Kenny's got one. He's going right to the mic.
Story, Kenny?
No, Anthony, you told the shit story. You were driving home and you paid $20 to shit in a restaurant.
Oh God, yeah! When you clog the toilet.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
To the mob guy.
That's a great one.
Yeah. I had an upset stomach driving home before the Midtown Tunnel. I was losing it. It's that cold sweat,
right?
And your thighs start hurting. It was terrible. Right. So I just wheeled in front of this restaurant. And it's early, we leave here at fucking 10 or so it's still early in the morning. Most of these places aren't even open. So I pulled in front of a restaurant, just parked my car illegally right there in front of it, and went inside. And it was like dark and some shit. It was like in fucking Goodfellas when those guys are working where she should have gone in to get the dresses. No, over there. It was like dark and kind of shady. And I was like, "Can I use your bathroom?" And the guy's like, "No." And I said, "No, I have to." And I wound up having to, shell out money.
You just gave him $20?
Yeah.
And he said, "All right."
I used the bathroom.
That's fair.
Yeah. It's not really a shit yourself story or anything.
That's great.
I don't really have one of those. I do have one where I think I was 7 years old and I was very constipated. I must have swallowed bubble gum or something.
Jesus.
It gummed up the works.
Yeah, mucked up the works.
And I had a stomach ache, and I was over at my grandma's house with my mom and everything like that, and I couldn't go. And she was like, "Okay, I'll take you to Dr. Fuchs." Again, fucking Dr. Fuchs, the
Good old Dr.
pediatrician.
Fuchs.
So we went there, and I didn't know what the fuck. I'm just like, she's going to fix me, give me some medicine. So she's like, "Okay, lay down over here on your stomach." And I was like, "What?" And she fucking pulls out a suppository and jams it up my ass.
Wow.
Oh, did old pissy eyes come alive at that point?
You cried?
Wow.
And then it started working.
Yeah.
We got back to Grandma's house. And it was, I swear, I shit a dirigible. it was, and it was in the toilet, and I called in Mommy to see it.
You have to.
It's like, look, here it is.